If you've ever gone to the gym to finally do leg day just to walk out with an amazing bicep pump instead, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So a common question I get all the time is, how much water should I drink? Or when I ask a client, how much water do you drink? Typically, the answer I'm getting is a gallon. So let's talk today about how much water you should be drinking. Let's go. Let's do this by the numbers. What do we actually need? So, basic, simple math is going to be half your body weight in ounces. I don't know why I put a dot in there. Let's put squiggles and other things on there too. Why? Because I don't even know what I'm doing here. So, half your body weight in ounces. What does that mean? Simple math. If you are a 200-pound person, half your body weight would be 100 ounces. Okay, so now that we figured out what our baseline is, we need to kind of go a step further. So that's just baseline every day for your normal functions in life. What about our activity level? We have to incorporate that in as well. So for every half hour of exertion. Now, what that means is basically working out, sweating, yard work, anything where you're exerting yourself or sweating, that's what we're going to consider and put in this category. For every half hour of exertion, you need another 8 ounces, or a normal bottle of water, glass of water, for that half hour. So what that would mean is, if you work out for an hour, you would need 16 extra ounces added to this. So that would mean that if you had your daily maintenance level as a 200-pound person and you worked out for an hour, you should have 116 ounces of water for the day. If you do something else on top of that, add in more water to offset the balance. What that means is, just so we know, 133 ounces, 133 equals 1 gallon. So now you see why you don't necessarily have to have a gallon to hit your daily requirements for water. However, it's not bad to do more. Just understand that if you overdo it and you just flush down a ton of water, you're going to start flushing out salts and electrolytes, which means you're not going to retain the water to begin with. So be very careful with that if you go above and beyond too much. You can actually flush your system with how much water you put in. So do it gradually and work your way up, but also make sure you have enough salts in there. So make sure also, by the way, table salts are complete garbage. So iodized salt, just get that out of your life. Sea salt or pink Himalayan salt, tons of minerals in that, plus you're going to keep that water retention to help out so you're not flushing out things like electrolytes. So you don't necessarily have to fall into the category of drinking a lot of electrolytes if you're drinking the right amount of water and maintaining enough salt balance, okay? So, I weigh about 180 ounces. So, for 180, I don't weigh 180 ounces, good gracious. I weigh 180 pounds, okay? So 180 pounds divided by 2 equals 90 ounces. I typically work out for an hour. That means I got to add another 16. Okay, so now we're at 106 ounces, plus I'll do like an hour to an hour and a half of jiu-jitsu at night. What that means is we add another 16 ounces on top of that, and what we're sitting at is 122. Okay, if you add another half hour in there, because it's an hour and a half for that night, there's another 8. That puts me at 130 ounces. So basically, we're sitting at just at a gallon of water for me in my size, weight, and the exertion level. So knowing that, make sure you're drinking enough water. Keep the salts in just enough. Don't overdo it, because understand, you may feel bloated because water chases salt. So if you have too much sodium in your diet, you're going to feel bloated. Maybe your hands feel really, really fat and thick. That's one of the reasons why. So hope this helps, guys. Hope that helps kind of clear up some of the mud so you can actually figure out how much water you need. See you in the next video.